Charlie is informed that he has been scheduled for therapy. And then,
We fist bumps. He's pushed back and never.
yes, you are
He's
free
like
for now.
he's like negative 11 weeks at this.
No, Hui's ability to avoid therapy is beyond anything ever documented.
Just to like imagine, just like one day, like Castle looks at his big huge list of therapies, and then there's just like Lee all the way down there, and Cass is like, I could just move him. He's like, bumped back by 3 years. I could just move him.
Maybe.
Someone has a mental breakdown. Castle sighs, I guess not.
That's Hui's secret power. Like, that's how he keeps avoiding it, is every time he knows Castle's about to get him, he just looks at someone, squints, that person's a mental breakdown. It's just like, oh, Charlie, you're looking pretty stable today. Something like Charlie's not stable anymore. Snow, you're not looking so hot. But yeah, Charlie will receive a notification for a specific date and time in which he has been scheduled for mandatory therapy with Dr. Del Toro, or Diablo, I suppose.
You don't get a response back.
He doesn't expect one. He just expects you to show up.
Alright. So, as normal. Well, not as normal, but as proper with Charlie, they show up just on time. Entering your office like they own the place. That hair thing. Having a cold, neutral expression rather than just a regular neutral expression. It's just cold.
Alright, right off the bat, Castle will roll in there with an empathy.
And I'm gonna roll in there with reverse. Ooh, only one fucking success with 14 dice. I told you it's gonna be a good day.
Castle crit with 5 successes.
What's he looking for?
He has been informed that Charlie, or Agent Courier, is, quote, in a state of confusion, anger, irritation, deeply uncomfortable, not stable. And so he's looking for any signs.
Well, first and foremost, you're able to make out that there is like burning inferno of rage there that's like ready to go on. Seems to be mostly related, well, because you're not looking too deep into it, you're just getting a general vibe. It seems to be mostly related to the fact that at the moment, Charlie is wearing clearly ill-fitting clothes. They're now feminine body. Well, not feminine, but womanly body. Can't really call that feminine. Just fucking Casa go, huh.
No, he doesn't actually. That was me.
Oh, okay. I was supposed to say, you get a fucking glare of 1,000 suns. I was going to roll intimidate.
Oh, no,
but I don't have to now.
But he would try.
You're recording, correct? Are you recording?
I am.
Okay, good. So go.
He would be going into this neutral, so even if he notes this, he does not comment. Despite the fact that he's not a fan of
wait,
Agent
I lied. Because you got 5 successes, also give more. So you also get that, along with that, unbridled. He's
Flustered?
Yeah, flustered.
Okay.
I think that's kind of important. The at the moment is anger.
I'm sorry, you're cutting out a bit for me. I wasn't able to make
Oh,
out what you said.
yes. Um, the main. So those are the two main things. Flustered at the moment. Very angry.
Okay. He, sitting there, folded hands, no longer has the coffee machine in his office, but he does have a glass of water nearby. And he looks at Charlie. He says, "Good afternoon, Agent Courier."
It is not a good afternoon, Dr. Diablo.
Just making pleasantries.
Pleasantries are not always very effective, Dr. Diablo.
Noted for future use. I think you know why you're here.
Indulge me. Why am I here, Dr. Diablo?
I received a report that you are currently mentally unstable and emotionally unstable. As a
I
result,
most certainly,
he waits.
as I was saying, I'm most certainly not mentally unstable.
Okay.
Actually, 1 second, I might need to. Technically, that's a half truth. 1 second, I'm gonna roll my morality.
1 second, I can help you with that, since technically my job here is to keep you from losing morality.
It's no. It's all good. I got a 10. It's all good.
I am,
That 10
however,
in this.
going to detect law.
It's a half truth, so it's gonna be a little bit harder. I get 14 dice. Yeah. Ooh,
5 successes
okay.
on my
Now
end.
1 second. I need to reroll 4 dice. Okay, 7 successes on my end.
I'm gonna go ahead. Let me check my willpower quick. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
I
ahead
can do
and...
math right. I said yes, I can do math right. It was indeed 7.
I will go ahead and burn a willpower to force you to reroll on your end.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Um, 5.
5 successes?
Yes.
Alright, that'd be a reroll then.
Okay. Oh, no. Uh, 4 6.
Now I will go ahead and burn your willpower for myself. So I can reroll. Damn.
Yeah, that's
okay.
right. You spent all your willpower.
Not just 2.
Oh, what'd you get the last time?
I originally had 5, and then we rerolled on the tie, and I got a 1, and I rerolled, but I didn't beat it, so I cannot tell. I'm not willing to spend any more willpower. So he nods. Emotionally unstable, then. At the very least,
Considering
distraught.
my predicament at the moment. Yes.
And that's
I
why.
personally think I'm holding myself together quite well at the moment. Only 2 violent outbursts.
Nonetheless, it is
That's a
still.
lie for me.
Nonetheless, is taking a toll on your mental health, possibly physical health, or it will over time if this stress continues. So, he motions, "Welcome to my office. Let's talk."
I've been here before. very correct. Last time we were having you sign documents to execute your pay.
Yep.
Gives you that same cold look
Castle
as
returns
they
the
said
cold red
that.
eyes.
Both of them have a dead fish eyes.
Alright. Do you want me just to provide basic prompts, or are you willing to talk on your own?
I don't really know what there's really. I don't really know what needs to be said at the moment, considering everything that needs to be said is quite visible.
Just because it's visible doesn't mean it's not on the mind. Talking about it can help relieve stress. It can help one come to a conclusion mentally.
I've been affected by an SCP.
How has this taken a change on your daily life?
I no longer have a penis.
Okay, and?
That means a lot has changed.
Such as?
Gives you like the cold for a couple moments.
Waits. Drinks his water.
None of my clothes. I have to completely balance my diet. I have a different balance center of gravity. I have to go to the washroom down. That's just top of the berg.
And how is this affecting you mentally? How do you feel?
Upset.
Can you go into more detail on that?
I think upset covers all of the bases quite well.
Okay. And you are upset because this is a large change from the norm, and you do not want it to be permanent, correct? Did Charlie reply? I apologize.
Yeah, he said, yeah. Charlie said yes.
Okay. He nods. Is the thought of this being permanent causing you anxiety?
Is silent for a while before they even say no.
Okay. What is that?
Because anxiety is a state which occurs when you're anxious about something. I'm not anxious at all.
I'm sorry, you cut out for me. You said anxiety is something when you're anxious about something. I'm not anxious about this, she said.
Anxiety is a state is a state of being about something. I'm not anxious. While there's absolutely other situations where anxiety is a factor, it is not in this situation.
So you believe you could cope with this situation?
I have to cope with the situation.
Okay. How do you plan on doing that?
How I've always coped. Uh, what can Charlie say? This taking interest in my work and
She said taking interest in work.
hobbies.
Okay.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I gotcha. I'm thinking.
Okay.
Do you find this works over a long period of time?
It's worked for more than 2 decades.
What else is this?
It's
or sorry, what is
correction. It's worked for over a decade.
it? Okay.
Yeah, so just over a decade.
What other things have you applied this coping mechanism to?
The stress of my job,
Okay. So to
along with my previous occupation.
which was you still there, Chance?
Yeah, did you not hear me?
I heard along with my previous occupation.
Yeah, and that's it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you might not have heard me. Castle said which was.
Oh, well, I most certainly did not hear that, and will then say I was a domestic and foreign terrorist. Technically a hitman, but considering I was primarily paid by different political organizations, that would make me a terrorist.
What led you to that line of work?
I do not think you have the access to those files specifically, so
Classified.
as far as yes,
Okay. Did you enjoy your job before you came here?
it was work. Roll my fucking morality. Fucking 7 and 8.
My exact lie was not
Still
a
good.
roll.
Mine was a 5.
Yeah, I don't think I can beat that.
Medbay bonus.
What?
Don't forget your medbay bonus.
Oh, I got it. No, oh shit, I don't have it. Wait, no, detect lie doesn't get medbay bonus.
I mean, if it's a psychology.
Does that count?
I mean, you're using your empathy, right?
It's intelligence empathy, yeah.
Yeah, then I guess at Jordan and ask him quickly. Because this is for therapy purposes.
Alright. Shit, I should probably use an SCP chat. I think we asked before and he said no. I'm pretty sure. Because the actual therapy itself
Doesn't
counted.
hit that.
And he nods. How do you feel about your work now?
I live to serve the
That doesn't explain how you feel about it.
That means I feel quite neutral about the job. I do what I'm good at. Doesn't
Aside,
give me much time for recreational activities considering the amount of time I'm working.
so then you're not necessarily using hobbies to cope. If you don't have time
In
for them.
the small amount of downtime I have, yes, I'm performing like a few.
What sort of
It's
hobbies?
like I enjoy bird.
You say bird watching?
Yeah.
Nice.
Not many birds here in Alaska, though.
Nope.
It's a bit cold outside.
Guess that's what the Discovery Channel's for, huh? You said with a
Another
completely straight
breath.
face.
Takes in a deep breath. Lets it out. Sure.
Kicks in door. Empathy.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh no. I feel like that's good for you, bad for me. Oh fuck. I only got 2 successes.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn a willpower so I can reroll.
What? You
I've
have
got
to re-roll.
0 successes. I'm gonna go ahead. I don't think I can risk it on burning to reroll. Can I? I don't know.
I think that risking you can only wait. Probably because you can like just risk whenever the fuck you feel like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking risk so I
So
can
yeah,
get some fucking
yeah,
willpower
fucking
back.
do it.
Because damn, this
Yeah,
shit's
fucking do it.
expensive.
Like I think the only time you can't is when you have to sacrifice defense or something.
Mhm. 7 successes.
Well, that definitely beats my 2. What are you looking for?
That reaction specifically, what the deep breaths are, and what specifically kind of caused that reaction.
So the deep breath seems to be like a very shitty method of a calm sort of thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a reaction to your attempt at crude humor, which is also being taken as like as an insult at the same time.
Okay.
It's because you got 7 success. It's very clear that very little things can have a chance of setting Charlie,
Mm-hmm.
and that Charlie very much reads between the lines. Even when someone doesn't mean to insult Charlie, Charlie will take it.
I'll take it personally.
Yeah, like basically anything anyone does to Charlie, Charlie takes personally.
Okay.
It is why Charlie hates fucking everyone. But yeah, so you get that that was a direct response to attempt at.
Alright.
Actually, I'll also give it. Specifically, it is with regards to the fact that the one thing that Charlie enjoy is told you're insulting the fact that they cannot do it at the moment. That's how it's being taken. Which is like, yes, thank you for slapping me in the face. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Because, 7 successes.
Mm-hmm. Asshole.
Anything else that's being looked into at that moment? Because it is such a huge fucking 7. Or is that it?
I think that was the primary bet.
Okay.
But it wasn't a jab at you. I have dry humor.
So you say.
So everyone says.
Yes, very convenient to mask a tense behind humor.
Do you find people do that often?
Yes. Says giving you that same, like, dead look of, are you, or like, why do you even need to ask that? Isn't it obvious? Are you retarded? Sort of look.
Castle doesn't respond to it.
Okay. Also, for this is taking place like short pressure, right?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Because that's when Pony sent the log.
Fuck you, Pony. Go on.
Man on the inside. Or robot, more of. He says. Do you find...
Say.
Oh, sorry.
No, straight. Go on. No, you go on. I was going to say it again because I thought you said something.
Oh, no. Do you find yourself being frustrated with others often?
Most are incompetent, so yes.
Okay. Do you feel that others are often out to slight you?
Doesn't really respond to that one. There's respond to, or so they believe.
What does she say? What does Charlie say?
Charlie doesn't respond to it.
He waits.
Charlie waits.
No answer?
No answer.
I'm gonna take this ES. Do you feel a disconnect from your peers?
All of my peers are now cyborgs.
You have other peers on base now.
Technically, my only other peer are the two MTF members, of which I'm in the same squad.
Do you feel a disconnect
One
from
of
them?
them is my superior. Technically, the other one is Psy. Definitely not a peer. So no, I don't really have any peers. Unless you can consider my relationship, Agent Lockjaw, that as of a peer. In which case, no, there is no disconnect.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
It's alright. This gives me time to drink water.
So you feel that there is a distance between your fellow MTF members, but not with Agent Lockjaw. Why is that?
I already explained that.
I'm sorry if you did.
Hey.
I missed it.
Oh, no. This is what she's saying,
Oh, okay.
which is, that Agent Tyrant is my superior, thus not a peer, and I do not view Agent Clematis as a peer. So, There can be no disconnect with my peers when they are not my peers.
Right. Why is Agent Clematis not considered your peer?
Because the only interaction we have is upon mission. Furthermore, while we're at the moment both MTFs, I perform other duties normally.
Do you not speak to anyone when you're off hours?
Rarely.
And that is because?
I have nothing to say.
So because you don't want to make conversation?
When I need to,
In general.
when I need to.
Okay. Would you describe yourself as an introvert?
I would describe myself as whatever I need to be.
He kind of squints a bit. And, like, his hands are in front of him, so, you know, kind of clasped together on the desk. How would you describe yourself as a person?
And fuck, I can't. That's sarcasm. I can't do sarcasm. How can I word it so as sarcastic as possible, but at the same time truthful as possible? An outstanding member of a foundation which has dedicated most of their life to the
That has dedicated most of your life to the Foundation, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And who are you outside of the Foundation?
No one. I am dead outside the foundation. You should probably ask Jordan, like, what level of clearance you have so that I can, like, let you know what you should
Sure.
sweats.
Yo, what clearance I got for Charlie?
Because we could say that, like, during the conversation, you are looking up his file.
Well, the interesting thing about this therapy is, I think it is quite possible for Castle to go in without reading the file.
Oh,
Because he's like, okay, you have problems, but I know you're extremely closed off, and I don't like you. So you know what? I'll do what is
wanna look at
necessary
your
for my
file.
job. But you, so it's like I'm gonna do what's necessary for my job, but I'm not gonna go the extra mile because it's not
I'm gonna do
required
the
of me.
bare fucking minimum here, Charlie, because you're a piece of shit.
Yep. It's just like I'll save my time, my precious time and effort for a patient who wants to get better.
We scuttles and
We hide in the closet.
Castle opens up the closet. He's not there anymore. Castle's like, what? Where'd he go? Castle leaves. Like 5 minutes later, he steps out, cloaking device.
Damn. I don't think Jordan's around anymore. I accidentally went into polar.
Yeah, you did.
think Jordan's around anymore. They looked down, I was in Polar, I was like, how do we want to do this then? Chance Summer?
I'm here.
How do you want to do this? Because I don't think we have a Jordan around.
Son of a bitch.
I know. He's been added twice and responded none.
Son of a bitch. One second. Let me, like, bring up file. I'm bringing up his basic file on my phone so I can, like, see what I have there. Because I assume that as a therapist you would have some access.
Yeah. I don't know if Castle was limited to any or not. I don't know how much free reign Romero gives him, because I know in comparison, Rudy gave him fucking everything.
Rudy was just like, classified? What's that?
Well, basically, Castle was functioning under level 4 clearance with Rudy around, which was
Basically, yeah.
amazing. But I don't know if he's still at that point.
Yeah. I'll quickly link you
I think I've seen his file before.
file. Yeah, but I'll just link it because I'm a well fellow.
Grabby hands.
I'd say you. Yeah, I'd say you probably have the information that he was a part of a penal unit.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the other stuff that's blacked out, I don't think you'd have access.
That's fair. We can go with that.
So,
And
like,
if it
you
turns
probably
out
wouldn't know
Castle
his
had-
real name.
Hmm?
And so you probably wouldn't have access to his real name and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, if Castle ends up not, or actually having access, we can just chalk it up to Castle as a spiteful bitch.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
And so, yeah, he says that. And Charlie had said I'm dead outside the Foundation, right?
Yeah.
Are you content with that?
I have to be.
Okay. You're in a similar situation to a couple of other patients I've treated previously.
Takes a deep breath. Lets it. That's so.
Yes. I can see you're trying to manage bursts of anger, frustration. The breathing's a good start. Is there anything else you usually do to try and cap that?
They don't comment. They just listen at the moment.
He waits. Did you hear the question I asked?
Say again, please.
Oh, he said the breathing's a good start. Is there anything else you do to try and cap that or cope with that?
No.
Okay.
Unless you consider removing myself from being for me a method.
Of removing himself, he said?
Yeah.
Okay. It is something that can be done under situations in which it's most needed. There's a couple other things we can that you started on. See if they help. When, what situations would you say most often cause your anger?
When I am constantly being hounded.
Can you clarify
Or
on that?
when I have... When I am forced to interact with people for too long, especially when I am not wanting to interact with that person. When people are trying to help me because they know what's best for me, things like that.
Okay.
The sass level goes up.
Castle ignores the sass. He has a
Surprise
PhD.
Pikachu
You
face.
have nothing on me.
Surprise Pikachu passed fucking high school. What's a high school diploma?
Generally in these situations, do you find yourself either tensing up or having difficulty listening to what the other individual is saying? Do you find yourself ignoring them in order to try and leave the conversation?
Looks Castle dead in the eye
Looks
and then
back.
says, "What do you think, Dr. Diablo? Do I seem like the person that just ignores?"
I asked first.
And that is my answer.
So, yes. Empathy. 3 successes.
Are you rolling empathy?
I empathied, yeah.
Okay. So I can even make a fucking res before I even make my fucking upper res con. Alright, I passed my first res con.
Sorry if you hear train.
It's alright, and I got... Oh my fucking... It's a lot of dice. 8 success.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, 14 dice is pretty...
Alright, he cannot read you.
Will then say, after taking every breath and letting it out, I tense up.
Okay. Sorry, my music stopped. I need to refresh. Oh, wait, no, it just fixed itself.
Say again, Bree?
Oh, I was talking to myself, sorry.
Oh, okay.
But the music was glitching out. I was like, Nani? He nods. Couple things that can help if you want to actively try.
Oh, do you go on?
Hmm?
Go on.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. Couple things that could help if you want to actively try and calm yourself during a conversation should you feel yourself becoming angry or frustrated with the individual or situation. Manually relaxing your muscles will help. It will relax the brain in turn. Sometimes it's easy to forget that we are tensed. It's a simple thing, makes a big difference. Additionally, when you find yourself becoming frustrated, stopping listening to them, ignoring them. Take 10, 15 seconds. Hear what they're saying. Even if you don't agree with it. Even if you find it frustrating. listening to what they're saying and processing it might help miscommunication.
You understand I have an eidetic memory, correct? Meaning, I process all of that quite quickly.
Processing it is one thing, actually hearing what it has to say is another.
I hear it too. Sounds frustrated.
What are you thinking right now?
You don't want to know what I'm thinking right
As a therapist, I do.
now. You really?
Yes.
Well, at the moment, I'm currently thinking that this is a waste of time. But please do go on.
Why do you think it's a waste of time?
Because it is the exact same attempt at trying to manage a problem which is only a problem because I am suffering from a completely unrelated problem.
That unrelated problem being this.
The fact that I am a woman at the moment.
Okay. But it's not.
Do you not see the fact that I'm a woman at the moment, Dr. Diablo?
I've noticed. I think that's irrelevant to what we're talking about.
Why
currently.
I am having... That is why I'm... That is why I'm frustrated. Actually, God fucking damn it. 1 second. I need bloody fucking hell.
Rally, don't you?
Yeah, technically the first one was a half.
Hey.
Thank fucking God.
Okay, I was gonna say, before you rolled, take a +3 wings.
I didn't need your +3. I got a 10 and it. Like
Wings.
in my dice roller is like, here you go, chance. You're not gonna feel morality. Pat's face. Thank you, dice roller. But when it's come to empathy, it's like, hey, chance, you have 14 dice. You rolled 1 success.
Real quick here,
Speak at your face.
as is tradition, let me go ahead and detect lie.
Well, I guess I technically have to roll a fucking subterfuge.
My dice are being assholes tonight.
I hope it's not too many success. Okay, it's not 6.
And he nods. As we've established, that is a main stressor, yes.
Yes.
However, your lack of connecting with other individuals at the base, your frustrations,
You know, breath in, breath out.
he waits for her to breathe.
And I presume to know that choose not to interact with people. That is now a problem.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
You didn't hear me?
I heard you. I have trouble sometimes where like I hear it and it just
Oh.
doesn't process.
It's okay, so I'll be able to say it again. So you presume to know that because I choose to not interact with others, that is why a problem I'm having now, because I choose not to interact with others.
I think it's a strong correlation.
So what, I should go and get a girlfriend or something that might help me out?
No. Shrugs.
Did Castle say no?
Yeah, he said no, and he shrugged.
Okay, okay. I heard yup, and I'm just like, wait a second, I don't think I've said that.
No, he said nope.
Okay, good. does me not interacting with people matter?
Because you're further isolating yourself. You're retreating
Isolation
into...
is a wonderful tool.
It's also a symptom of a bigger problem.
It is also something that a good chunk of a population enjoy.
Are you defending this because it's correct?
Yes.
Thought so. Drinks.
Well, no, like saying yes as in because I am
Oh, I know.
Charlie is correct,
I know.
not because Charlie thinks Castle's correct.
Castle's aware. He's being a shit.
Okay. He's being a shit.
Mhm.
Takes in a breath. Lets it out. Almost reached for the knife, but managed not to.
Do I need a perception to notice this?
No, like, as in, like, tensed hand a bit, but didn't do anything with hand. Like, if you want to notice the hand tension, sure you can. It's not hiding it, so.
Okay. Let's see for a second. Castle's like, for a moment, his eyes kind of glances down to the hand and then back to Charlie, but it's not like a nervous one. It's just like you can see him noticing it.
Okay, now we roll how fucking Charlie's going to interpret it. Because Charlie notices it takes out, like, oh, takes in another very breath, lets that out.
And please.
I'm going to
There
not
we
add
go.
my full bonus for this one. Oh my fucking god, I don't even add. Okay, I rolled 10d10 rather than 14d10,
Mhm.
and I got 3 fucking 10s.
You rolled them.
I am. Oh, okay. Okay, only 4 successes in total.
I got
None of the reroll 10s got anything.
6 successes on my end.
Okay, what are you looking for?
He's reading as deep as he can on this one.
So you're doing specialty
Psychology specialty. Yep. Like he
Oh
sees
yeah.
you reacting, and he's like, okay, what's going on here?
Charlie interpreted your glance as not a glance at hand. You checked him out.
Okay.
And that is just like, I'm 2 seconds away from killing you. I am 2 seconds away from killing. Don't kill the doctor. So, Charlie took that in the worst way possible.
Take a step
But-
back and reconsider what you believe you just saw.
I don't need to
What
reconsider
else
any.
could I have been looking at?
Nothing.
The knife.
I didn't even touch it.
No, but you tensed. And I noticed.
I touch frequently. As we discussed previously, when I am irritated.
Sure. But that's not the point.
No, it's really not.
When I say take 10 to 15 seconds to reconsider what someone is saying or what you believe they just did, it's because of situations like this. What just happened.
And what happened to Diablo?
You misinterpreted. And you took offense. And by all means, that's a justified reaction. But when the other party is not at all meaning that, it comes to a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding then can lead to frustration. So on, so forth.
Then perhaps you should keep your eyes to my then, Dr. Diablo.
And I shouldn't talk
And
about
then there
birdwatching
wouldn't...
either. Raises
Wait,
an
say
eyebrow.
again?
And I shouldn't talk about birdwatching either. He raises an eyebrow.
And what do you mean by that, Dr. Diablo?
He thought I was insulting you before. Right?
Well, the fact that you have made a snide comment regarding the fact that the moment is a little bit different to birdwatch, I did take that as an insult.
But it wasn't meant as one. Do you see where I'm coming from?
You may not have intended for it to be an insult, but an insult it was all the same.
Yes. And by...
I should not have to change my outlooks to accommodate others.
You shouldn't have to change it, but considering the other outlook, the other options...
I should not have to care about.
You don't have to care, but it's the first step to recovery.
Recovery from what exactly?
You isolate yourself. That isolation
Already determined.
leads to anger. That isolation may be a result of something else. Something probably classified for me. One second, looking at my stuff quick. I can't find my shit. Here we go.
If only Jordan would respond at some.
That isolation can result in frustrations. That isolation.
Oh, Jordan responded.
Oh, what'd he say?
He got his written stuff.
Okay, I got your redacted stuff. Actually, we're gonna do a really cool play here. You ready for this? He says
Yes, do it.
that isolation can result in frustration. That isolation can be a symptom of stress. It can be a wall that you put up to hide from something else, whether it be doubts, fears, anything like that. Generally, these things come from past experiences. I understand you didn't want to talk about them, but he reaches into his pocket and places down the file that shows that he actually has access to all of this. I think there's a deeper problem here.
Just is silent for a moment before saying, and what do you think of that, Dr. Diablo?
I'm sorry, what did Charlie say?
What do you think that is, Dr. Diablo?
How
Deep
deep?
problem.
How deep does the redacted info go? Do I have fucking everything?
I would assume that if you have the redacted information, you'd
So is that the extended one you had sent us before?
yeah, the only thing you might not have is the original. And like the only reason I think you Williams is, to his family sort of thing.
I'm sorry, the only thing I wouldn't have access to is the family situation?
No, the original names.
Oh, originally, gotcha.
Yeah, because, like, I don't think they'd want
Mm-hmm.
even you to, like, go researching into all of that. But yeah, so everything else you should have. I'll link it.
Okay. I believe that, given your situation, there may be a deep ingrained fear of getting close to others. There might be a fear of intimacy or repulsion. I think that you are either very stubborn about it or in denial that you have a problem, and that you do have a problem connecting with other individuals. I don't have an official diagnosis. That takes several sessions. But these are my theories. So, you want me to tell you something that I told a different patient who was very unsure about this. Here's what I said. I told them that even though I'm on this side of the office, that I have a degree in this. Therapy is only as effective as the patient wants it to be. I talk about things, events you've been through, you know already, because I'm not the one helping you. You are. I cannot force you to recover. The first step has to be made by you. The reason I brought you into my office is because there's very clearly a problem. And there's a hope that maybe today, maybe tomorrow, you'll want to approach this problem and find a solution.
The entire time has been, like, doing small breaths, and we like, maybe tomorrow. Oh, boy, I have another fucking appointment tomorrow. Here goes my plans for tomorrow. It's like, ooh, I'm not upset. Sort of like breath. So, you think I have isolation problem, and that's the correlation for all of my problems, and
I think there's probably a deeper situation, but it would take more sessions to figure out or to find a diagnosis. But there's definitely an isolation problem, yes.
well, there's not, because I just like to be left alone.
Sure.
Many people like to be left alone,
I understand that. I am
especially when the majority of their duties involve killing people around them. Or did you forget that? Did you catch that?
He's calmly listening.
It seems that Charlie has managed to gain enough self-control where we're not just like blurting shit out like they were with Leech and others previously.
And one of the things Castle's definitely doing is, no matter what Charlie is saying, he is keeping this aura of just calm.
I'm going to break you down, you fucking prick.
You can't break me. You can't break a broken man.
That's what you think, Castle.
Is that why you prefer not to speak with others?
I prefer not to speak with others, because I prefer not to speak with others.
Do you find it exhausting?
just don't like it. Fuck. Damn it. I fucking roll.
That was a
So-
half lie, wasn't it?
Damn it.
Plus 3 dice.
Thank you, Castle. I might not die. Well, they may or may not have saved me. I don't know, but I got 3 successes.
Okay.
And now I need to do my subterfuge, and I don't get bloody dice back. Oh, that's not a good roll.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh,
So tell me
I
how
only
many
got
successes you
2.
got. I got 7.
You can get Drew here. They're withholding some information.
Concerning what part?
It,
That they just don't like it?
yeah, they just don't like it. So it like cuts himself off, kind of half truth. It's very subtle, but you're able to pick up on it.
I'd prefer if you're fully
Your
truthful with
psychology help detect the lying scumbag.
me. Yeah, he just says, I'd prefer if you were fully truthful with me.
I was just about to do a bold face lie, and I'm like, wait, I can't do that. God damn it. I'd prefer if I wasn't here right now.
That's what a lot of people feel like when they're in my office.
And perhaps you shouldn't take them to your office.
It's a thankless job.
It would have saved everyone so much more time if, well, someone had just made the call on, well, your last primary patient much sooner, wouldn't it? Probably a few of your patients as well, to be entirely honest.
Straight face.
I'm gonna empathy you, bitch.
Go for it.
All 10 of my dice. 2 successes.
I got 3.
God damn it.
Can't read them. The devil stares back at you, Charlie. Mhm.
The serial killer still stares back at you. Diablo. Who is scarier? The mortal monster or the immortal fallen angel?
God knows. He says, for every failure, there's 3 successes, even if they're small. There have been breakthroughs, there have been some that haven't been able to. But there's a reason I'm here. There's a reason you're here. And I will continue to schedule you for therapy sessions until you realize the reason you're here. Or at least accept it.
Doesn't say anything.
I know you're very much concerned about resources. So, prove it.
Still doesn't say anything.
I'm going to be putting you on weekly.
Did you say something?
Oh yeah, he said, so prove it. I'm going to be putting you on weekly. We'll continue to work from this. For now, I do have some homework for you.
Oh,
Your breathing
Homework.
exercises are a good start. I'd hold them generally for about 3 seconds. Think about whatever positive thing you can. Sometimes that's hard to come up with. It can be something small, such as your favorite kind of bird, or sunset or...
I think I'll prefer thinking about how it'd feel to just drive my knife into that person's chest at the moment before tearing it up and watching their intestines spill out.
Not very
It's a much
productive.
more friendly outlook, much nicer.
Do you find yourself calmer after doing something like that?
Wow, dealing with an irritation does make me feel much better.
Does it make you feel calmer?
Makes me feel better.
Alright, well then I'm gonna task you. Try thinking of something else.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Pause. He leans back in his chair.
The first patient to talk back. He isn't blue.
He doesn't seem bothered by it.
Yeah. So whatever homework do you have for me then?
That's the homework. Whether you choose to do it or not. That's your choice.
Well, I am glad that an hour of my time was wasted and the entire problem that I wasn't even addressed at all.
It was.
Wonderful. Oh, not really wonderful. Absolutely dreadful. And very irritating.
You're scheduled next week, same time. See you then. Do you have any other additional questions or comments?
Yes, unless we're going to be addressing the actual problem at hand, you might as well not schedule me in for any more sessions. Stands up.
Castle watches them, and then he pulls out, as like they're saying that, he's already writing them down for next week in pen on the calendar on the wall.
Say again.
Like while they're standing up, he's already writing them down next week on the calendar on the wall with a pen.
And Hui gets pushed back another week.
Don't worry, Hui. We'll get you someday.
When I got away.
He ignored therapy so that others may thrive.
Yes. His plan worked. Then says, well then, I hope in that session we'll actually be doing something productive. I doubt it though,
It's up to you.
considering your track record.
Castle names off all the patients
I'm
he's
gonna-
helped.
I don't fucking care, that means nothing to me.
He just names them off.
Fucking empathy again.
Go for it.
Fucking, I got, 1 second, reroll one time. 4 bit.
Alright. He thinks you're desperate.
Fuck you.
And he thinks that you're
Pisses
going
me
for
off.
every low blow you can possibly get on him, which admittedly, sure, it hurts. It's terrible. But he's dealt with patients that don't want to be here before, and he's gonna stick to Romero's plan here. If Romero wants him to really get down and grit in the dirt, then he's gonna do it.
So, I guess I'll see you next week, same time.
Sure thing.
Goes, begin to head out.
Finishes his water, places it down.
Slams the door behind them. It's that kind of person.
Good roleplay.
Someone may or may not have gotten, nearest person that Charlie can get away with punching may or may not get punched.